Hello Internet, and welcome back to some more Battle Spot with me and someone with over 1,000 championship points here in Europe. So hello Mr. Tansley.
Hello, YouTube again.
Right, well hopefully we're going to, carry on from our success in Monday's video and, win. That's the idea.
Yeah, yeah. Um, like I was saying to you before, I think it'd be interesting if we run into some Smirgles, just because mental herb is so common now, but
We've
we don't
actually
see a
found
Smirgle.
another Evoltol.
Yeah, they really don't want me to showcase like the Cresselia part of the team
Yeah, like
at all.
surely Weavile and Evoltol are some of the worst things that this team can come up against, just because Evoltol's faster than both the Primals.
Yeah, I mean Thunderous does help out a lot. So
But then he's got the Weavile.
yeah, but with the Intimidate support, we can live the Icicle Crash unless it's Life Orb, and we can get off. We can at least get off the Thunder Wave before it happens. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's looking to me like we just want.
I mean, this guy has got the bronze on. That's different to
That
the
is
other guy.
different. Obviously, we want both primals. We want Thunderous. So, yeah, I mean, we probably want Salamence as well. So,
Are we leading Salamence Thunderous again?
let's just see if I can think of a reason not to. I mean, we lead Thunderous here because I mean, all of his team doesn't want to get. I mean, the Weavile, Salamence, and the Yveltal doesn't want to get Thunder Waved. Like, we want to Thunder Wave them. I mean, we want to taunt. Yeah, Mence Fundy definitely because we're running out of time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, this is. I mean, it's interesting that we found three teams very similar in a row. You know,
Yeah,
the two on Monday that we played, and this one now.
yeah. And we've brought the exact same four, and like to every battle.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I feel like your bottom two Pokemon are just sort of choices for different teams, I guess. So
yeah, I mean, I really wanted to use Amoonguss actually because Amoonguss put in so much work for me at Nationals. I faced so many Trick Room like Bronzong teams, and I had the Mental Herb on it to
yeah.
help with Thunderous, but these kind of matchups, Thunderous is just too important, and Amoonguss wouldn't be any good here anyway. So
Hmm.
it's funny we've got like the same situation I think for the third time about does he fake out, does he faint?
Yeah. See, I'm a bit more worried about the feint now after the feint on Monday.
Yeah. I mean that's the problem here really. But I mean something we could do here is we could switch Salamence to Kyogre and just go for the Thunder Wave onto the Weavile, because then even if he were to go for Fake Out, I don't think the Groudon is able to do like all that much. It can't Eruption, and
Yeah.
we've intimidated it, so
Okay, yeah.
it's a safe-ish play
And
to go for.
you might just go straight for an Icicle Crash. There's always that chance.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if he goes for the Icicle Crash, then at least we get off the Thunder Wave. And unless he's Life Orb, we can potentially live
Yeah, I
after
mean,
the Intimidate.
surely you wouldn't press the Blade in front of a Salamence and a Thunderous.
Okay, there's the Fake Out.
Yeah.
And there's the the Thunderbolt. Hey, he.
Wow.
Well then, he predicted me basically.
Shame we don't have Hidden Power Water on Thunderous. Well, I
Yeah,
suppose he's still got the Weavile, hasn't he?
that
So.
is something I would love to have, but there's just not really enough slots for it here.
Well, he called that play very nice.
Yeah, I think we want to protect Kyogre here and just go for the Thunder Wave to
Yeah.
Weavile, because he could potentially KO Kyogre here, I think, with a Thunderbolt. Oh, he
Okay.
protects. Okay.
So we do see his Groudon is faster than Kyogre. Don't think we really needed confirmation, but at least we know now.
Yeah, I mean, I expect that.
We're probably going to be losing Thunderous now, though. Unless he is Focus Sash.
I mean, he can always miss as well. or get fully paralyzed.
Yeah.
There
Well,
we go.
we'll have it.
That is why Thunderous is the best Pokemon in VGC, or close to it.
Yeah, and I agree. You know, the amount of success I've had with Thunderous. It's such a cheesy Pokemon.
Oh, I mean, actually, we saw that he's not Life Orb because he didn't take damage after the fake out.
Yeah.
So he is probably Focus Sash. So we're pretty free here to go for the Origin Pulse and Thunderbolt, I think, onto the Weavile.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
yeah,
we
the
should
Groudon.
be getting off. Yeah.
I mean, a Precipice Blade from the Groudon surely won't knock Kyogre out from here.
No. Not at -1.
I think he was trying to feint there, just for a bit of chip damage, potentially.
Definitely. So as long as we hit our moves
Another
and
Thunderbolt.
don't get crit or fully paralyzed, we do get crit. Okay. I guess we deserved that after last game.
Well, maybe. I mean, that was speed ties that we won. You know, we didn't have to paralyze anyone.
That's true.
I mean, I suppose we can bring Salamence in now.
Yeah, we go back to Salamence here.
It's just a shame that Thunderous can't do anything to the Groudon.
Yeah.
I mean, suppose if we Thunderbolt the Weavile, then we get a full-powered Hyper Voice off. And Salamence hasn't Mega Evolved, so Thunderous is faster than Salamence this turn.
Yeah, that's good thinking, actually, yeah.
So, I mean, I think he'll probably just protect the Groudon this turn, to be honest. And let his Weavile
Probably.
go down.
But, I mean, I'm fine with that, because Thunderous stays around to Thunder Wave whatever comes in.
Oh, did his Groudon... No, his Groudon, yeah. It Thunderbolted last turn, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. That crit definitely was a shame, because I think we would have just won the game.
Yeah, we
right
would have
there.
knocked out both of his Pokemon.
Yeah. And
Well, if we'd hit our moves, yeah.
It's pretty rare that you come back from a 4-2, like, unless you're using Xerneas, but he's not. He doesn't have a Xerneas, so...
Well, he's just sacrificing his Weavile and he's got Thunderbolt, so he's probably not got like Hidden Power Ice on this Groudon. So he's gonna.
No, he shouldn't do. Yeah, I feel pretty safe here.
Worst case scenario, it's Flamethrower, I guess. I mean, Eruption is gonna do a chunk, but it's not gonna
That's
do
fine.
too much.
I mean, that's why it was good to get the single target damage off, because that really didn't do much at all.
Yeah, it didn't. I noticed that too. Like for a single target Hyper Voice, that did nothing.
No, I meant the eruption. Like,
Oh right, well the Eruption didn't. But I'm looking at the Groudon. Like a Groudon with no bulk can take a Hyper Voice a decent amount. You know, 2 Hyper Voices a decent amount of time. That was a single target, and it did just over half.
I think that's. I mean, double target hyper voice does about 40%. I think. So, yeah, maybe it's a bit less than usual.
I mean, is maybe going to try and paralyze the Salamence here, but we could protect Salamence, taunt his Thunderous maybe, but then we run the risk of him taunting our Thunderous or doubling into it with a Thunderbolt. What do you think then?
I think I just want to go for.
Well, time's run out.
I want to go for protect and a Thunderbolt.
Well,
oh, okay.
I've not protected. I just put some moves in.
That's okay.
But if he does Thunder Wave, we are getting a Hyper Voice off, so we'll see.
He may be scared. He may be scared of a taunt. So I mean, that's okay.
Well, no Thunder Wave.
No Thunder Wave.
It could be Hidden Power Ice though.
Yeah, I mean.
No.
Yeah, I mean I'm. Oh, so you made the better play.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, his Groudon was scared there. I'm not sure if it should have been, but I don't think we need to be too worried about that Groudon really, as long as we don't just sort of leave it one-on-one with Thunderous, because Eruption is the best it can hit the Salamence now. I suppose it has got Thunderbolt too, but like Salamence will just beat it one-on-one.
Salamence will, yeah.
And we have got Groudon in the back as well, so I suppose there's another speed tie with his Earth Power and whatever, but
Did he outsped our Thunderous, did he? I can't remember.
No, I don't think so. I think
he did.
Oh, did he?
Not?
What happened? I'm not too sure actually.
It's a little bit important.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. No, we kind of need to do something here.
We do.
I think we should
protect Salamence, Thunder Wave his Yveltal. 5 seconds.
Yeah, I like that.
Just because if we get the Yveltal paralyzed, it's not so much of a threat for the Groudon in the back as well.
Yeah, that's.
And Groudon is very good. Oh, he protects. He saw that. And I mean, it was still. Unless he Thunderbolts into the Thunderous here, we're okay, but he probably is. Yeah, he is. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have brought Groudon in there, but... I mean, Groudon is good against... Well, the Thunderous, but...
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that. I think... Because even if he paralyzes our Salamence is still going to beat his Groudon in a one-on-one.
Yeah.
So... I think here we... What do we want to do?
I don't think, like, the Yveltal's in double edge range.
I think it's in... It might be, but I think it should be in Fire Punch range. I think.
Yeah, potentially.
Thing is, though, that we need to...
I mean, we can't protect, we've just protected with Salamence.
Yeah, I think we go for... double edge into the Yveltal and the Fire Punch as well, just in case we get fully paralyzed. Because it's the Yveltal's the main threat to our Groudon.
Yeah.
So I double into it here, I think.
Sucker Punch.
Suckers, okay. We should live.
Yeah, I mean, the double edge probably will knock the Yveltal out here, actually.
Yeah, I have a feeling, though, it's going to come down to another Groudon speed type.
So do I.
But I don't think there's much we could have done about it, either.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, there we go. I mean, it's...
I mean, hopefully you were right in thinking that it was a bit bulky, so it'll be slow.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I suppose there is the chance that it's running max speed plus some bulk.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he'll...
If he is max speed, he has the advantage here because his move is 100% accurate.
Yeah. I mean, we have to go for Precipice, so...
Yeah. Yeah. So, well...
See if we can get speed tie for the second game in a row.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking how we could have done it differently. Like...
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, we got the speed tie. We got what we asked for. But... Well, yeah, that knocks us out. And
can't really complain.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he wasn't max speed. Maybe he was bulky just by how he took the hyper voice. But like I was saying, that's the accuracy, isn't it? So we can't really complain about that one too much, I don't think.
I mean, we were only in that position because of the Thunderbolt crit.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Thinking back to that, without that critical hit, we would have won that game there and then. I would have thought.
Yeah, I mean, we had to keep. I think we had to keep Salamence. We had to keep Salamence kind of safe until the Groudon was out again, but wasn't really a way to do that with the Thunders. So.
Oh well. Oh, we've dipped below 1,700 now.
Oh. Damn. I guess you'll have to get it back.
Well, someone from Japan.
High rated as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully not Yveltal.
Okay, so
here's your mental herb Smeargle.
Something different, yeah. Actually, I mean, I'm fairly confident that it's not mental herb.
Yeah, I mean, he has got the Bronzong, but I mean, he could have Lumberry on the Bronzong and mental herb on the Smeargle.
Yeah. So against this kind of team, you want to lead with Groudon and Thundurus, and you want to bring Salamence and Kyogre in the back.
Okay, same 4 again then.
Yeah, same 4, but with different leads because basically because if he leads Smeargle Xerneas, Salamence just doesn't put on enough pressure.
Yeah, that lead is just so oppressive, Smeargle Xerneas.
Yeah, and that's where, like, if he is Mental Herb, there's potential to just lose the game on the spot.
Yeah.
So, but when Bronzong's on the team, it tends not to be Mental Herb. It tends to be Focus Sash. It's something I've noticed.
Okay. Well, let's see if he even uses the Smeargle. We're throwing 2 Master Balls out there. Well, that's a Xerneas, and that is a Smeargle.
Yeah. So this may seem like a risky play, but the play that I sort of decided I wanted to do was to taunt the Xerneas and Precipice Blades, because it's very rare that Focus Sash Smeargle will go for a Dark Void in front of a Thunderous.
Yeah.
We'll usually go for something like a Wide Guard or a Follow Me or a Crafty Shield, and or a Fake Out onto Groudon is also quite common.
Mm.
So I tend to think that taking the risk is worth it here, that he won't Dark Void, and we potentially get the Taunt of onto the Xerneas, which is quite big.
So and not Fire Punch, just Precipice Blade.
Yeah, that's in case he goes for a Follow Me.
Okay.
We want to
Okay.
get some damage on the Xerneas.
Well, let's see. I'm trusting you.
Yeah, I mean it can go terribly wrong, and if he's Mental Herb, yeah, he goes for like
Yeah.
that happened to me so much in testing, and then if you taunt the Smeargle, he gets a free Geomancy, and
Yeah.
things like have potential to go very wrong.
Oh well, he just Moonblasts.
I mean, I'm okay with that as well. Okay, that's that's a normal amount of damage. I was considering like he might be Specs or something, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's Specs. And he gets irrelevant.
Yeah.
Moody Boost.
Accuracy
Oh.
fell. That's all right.
Great.
Probably less chance he'll go for a Dark Void here then. So maybe he will Wide Guard. Maybe he will Follow Me.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can still play it safe here because he didn't manage to get a Geomancy, so we can just go for Thunderbolt onto Smeargle and Precipice Blades.
Okay. Okay. Well, Smeargle. Maybe Smeargle's is that looks like Salamence. Yeah. Maybe Smeargle's Scarfed even.
Well, he went for Fake Out, so I mean, he still could be, I suppose. Yeah.
Unfortunate for the special attack drop actually that.
Oh yeah, that's true actually.
And now the attack drop means this Precipice Blades doesn't do much damage. At least he can't Geomancy here, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, we do go down here, but just because he can't Geomancy, it takes away a lot of pressure.
Mm.
So I think we can bring in
either Salamence or Kyogre.
our Groudon actually outsped the Xerneas, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
So we can bring in. Let's think. Yeah, I think we bring in Kyogre. We bring in Kyogre here.
You sure?
Yeah, just because I'd rather keep the Salamence to intimidate
Okay. You can't bear any more speed ties.
his Groudon. Yeah. Like, I'm assuming he has Groudon, so
Yeah, I mean, I would assume so, but
I would I'd like to keep the intimidate there.
yeah. I mean, we are offering up the Weather Wall to him, I suppose, but
Yeah,
but
I'm
Salamence does just as well 1-on-1. If not
I'm
better,
okay.
really.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. I think.
Yeah.
I think we can go for another Precipice Blades and do you think he switches out his Salamence here? No, I don't think he does actually.
I'm not sure. He might.
I think we need to go for the Ice Beam into the Salamence anyway, because if he didn't switch it out, then that could be a big problem.
Okay.
I'm just thinking, yeah, he stays in. Like if he does something like Double Edge for Kyogre, I think we'd live a combination of Double Edge and Moonblast.
Are you sure about that? Oh, Tailwind.
Tailwinds, okay.
Well, he's gonna get a free switch in probably to his Smeargle, maybe, and he's just gonna Dark Void us.
That can be a problem,
Yeah.
considering that Taunt's about to run out as well.
Yeah. Ooh, we might be getting another special attack drop. I mean, they should still knock the Salamence out, but
Yeah, it
it's
will.
just unfortunate for the upcoming turns. So the Taunt off is bound to be bringing in his Smeargle.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Yeah.
thing is here, like if you think about it, he has to hit both. He has to hit both Dark Voids, and then he would probably have to get some favourable sleep turns because his Xerneas isn't very healthy.
Yeah.
So I think we're not in a terrible spot. I think if we just go for another Precipice Blades and Origin Pulse,
And hope he doesn't wide guard.
I'm fairly sure he won't wide guard here.
Well, Geomancy. So the Smogle isn't scarfed.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have been shocked
Yeah.
if it was Scarf.
Let's see if he can put us to sleep then.
I mean, even if the Dark Void goes off, we immediately take a sleep turn,
Yeah.
and then I still think we're doing okay here.
I suppose now he has. Oh well,
Hey.
Tiger avoided that.
Nice.
I was gonna say like if both of them went to sleep. Now he has used Dark Void. Next turn he would be a lot freer to use wide guard.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean we are at -1 special attack, so hopefully this will knock the thing out. But I'm doubting it will actually. Yeah, I did nothing.
Yeah.
That special attack droppers. I don't know if
does
it
he
mattered there. I mean it might not have knocked it out anyway, but
Let's speed. Okay.
defense well.
I think it would have knocked it out, but I mean, it's going to depend if Groudon sleeps a long time, really.
Yeah. I mean we've got a 1 in 3 chance to wake up now.
I mean, the wide guard could be coming out here,
Yeah.
so I think we protect Kyogre.
Yeah.
Or do we? Yeah, I think we need to delay the Salamence coming in. Yeah, we protect Kyogre here, and we have to really. I mean, we could Stone Edge Xerneas.
That's what I'm
predicting the wide
thinking.
guard.
Yeah.
But he's shown Fake Out, so it's slightly more likely that he doesn't have Wide Guard.
Yeah, I was also thinking
So
that as well.
I'd go for Precipice Blades and Protect.
Yeah, I mean, we might not even wake up, so it might not matter too much, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, if he shows Wide Guard now, then we will know. I think if he has Wide Guard, then he will go for it this turn.
Yeah, I was afraid of the Moonblast, because now we'll be in range.
I mean, yeah, he Dark Voids again, but I mean, as long as we hit this Precipice Blades, we should be okay.
Now we
Oh.
sleep. So, yeah.
And, of course, we needed to wake up as well.
But he does have to Dazzling Gleam here. So,
yeah, and Kyogre should survive a Dazzling Gleam.
yeah,
think-
it will. It definitely will.
Okay.
So we try and protect Groudon, and we Origin Pulse, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
We have to hope we dodge the Dark Void as well, though.
Yes. Oh, it's not looking good.
Nah, it's not looking good here.
This might be our first double loss. Oh dear.
Yeah. It's,
Well, we don't wake up either way. Yeah, and we can't bring Salamence in for obvious reasons. And well, we survive. Does he hit the Dark Void?
it's gonna
80%
come
chance that
down
he
to-
does.
Yeah.
He hits it. And that's the end of the game because we've got Salamence. Like Tailwind
Yeah.
will end, but he's got his Geomancy. So
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of a problem. Like he did play this game very well, I think, and I did feel that the turn we Ice Beamed the Salamence, that we had to, just because he was threatening so much damage onto the Kyogre. But yeah, it didn't turn out well in the end.
it didn't. Well, we can't feel too bad because in the first game we did really lose it to a Thunderbolt critical hit. So
Yeah.
so we can claim a 1-1.
Yeah, I definitely don't feel too bad about that.
All right, well, forfeit, I guess, and that's
Yeah, that's a forfeit.
yeah, nothing to.
Sorry about your rating.
Oh, don't remind me. Well, you know what? We're going to be back on Friday, and we are going to win some games, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll bring it back.
So, well, thanks for watching this, guys. Please like and share, and do all that stuff. Thank you for joining me again, William.
No problem. Thanks for having me on.
Well, that's all right now. Fine. Goodbye for now. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, YouTube.